Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar, and today we're going to be talking about or doing a little options portfolio update as we usually do every week. This week, to be honest, was a little bit exciting, but a little bit not. We basically down 55 bucks for the week. In my opinion, it basically stayed the same all week. We didn't really go up or down, so that's positive to see. Although we did hit 556 at one point towards the end of was that Tuesday. The end of Tuesday we hit 556. So if I was paying attention to the end of the market that day, should have probably sold or set a stop limit on my option. Wednesday we hit lows of 101, which was pretty outrageous. That happens with our boy Switch here. Switch loves to bounce all the way up to 25, and then next thing you know, tell me that my options are worth $1 each. So that's cool to know. But yeah, so this week, like I said, wasn't too exciting. As far as Apple goes, I was expecting way more from Apple with their Apple event, which happened on Tuesday. Kind of hit here at 150 and then just skyrocketed down all the way to 147. So wasn't too much of an exciting event. I mean, they did introduce the new iPhone, Apple iPad mini, Apple Watch exclusive stuff and everything like that, but obviously that didn't change the outlook on the whole week, as Apple went down $5 or 3.5%. and it's basically at the same level that it started out last month at. So Friday ended the day out down 2% and down even more into after hours, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Pfizer still, we're down 72% on that. So with research and everything coming out that we might not need booster vaccines, that kind of all these like Moderna, Pfizer, J&J, they're all kind of fluctuating, mostly going down. Pfizer's still been going down, which is annoying. So I should basically sell or try to sell these calls, but even though the calls that I have, they expire in December, so it's not really worth selling them. So I should be buying puts, because last week and then ever since they got FDA approval, it's just been going downhill. So would be kind of a good idea to buy some puts, considering the puts are relatively cheap. They're at $52 for a 43.5 put, which expires into the coming week, which wouldn't be bad at all. So might be picking up some Pfizer puts. We'll have to see. This next week is going to be interesting, so we'll have to see about that. Like I said, Switch, we're down 13%. When I was up here at $25 a contract, I was up somewhere, it was over 100%. I think it was, I was up 450 bucks there when it was at 25. And then obviously it's bounced up to 23 and then 25 a couple times. It was here at $1 a contract for a long time, but now it's been starting to get some movement. Switch in the past week has gone up 1.3%. At its peak, it was up 3%. I hit 27, which was pretty impressive to see. And month up 15%, and 3 months up 21.5%. So that's awesome. And then I ended up doing a call contract on Lucid right before they got the EPA rating with how long their range was for the Lucid Air, which was awesome. I think it was somewhere in the 500 miles. Let's see, 520 miles of range on the Air Dream Edition, which was insanely good for an EV car. So bought those on Tuesday, sold them on Thursday for a return of 300%. I only put in $9, so 36 bucks out. I'm pretty happy about that. It's 300%, and it's a nice little chunk of change to take back. And then on Friday, I went ahead and bought some Ford calls expiring this coming week for 14.5. Currently down $7 on those, and we'll have to see what happens. This next week, with the Fed having a meeting on Tuesday, or at least it's starting on Tuesday, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because they're going to be talking about, they're going to announce the timing of, and then when they'll actually begin tapering their crisis era asset purchase program. For more than the past year, this has comprised the Fed buying $120 billion per month in agency mortgage-backed securities in U.S. Treasuries. The Fed had suggested it's looking for substantial further progress towards its employment and inflation goals before beginning to pare back this pandemic-era support system. The September meeting will also include updates to the FOMC's summary of economic projections, wherein members will chart their expectations for economic conditions and interest rates over the next couple of years. And notably, the September projections will be the first to include expectations for 2024. So, tapering, they're talking about taxes, they're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. So, this next week coming up might be a red week, so I might be looking for some put trades. We'll just have to see how Monday begins. And I don't know, I was also looking at Nike. Nike would have been reporting their earnings this week, so last time they reported earnings, they absolutely smashed it. As you see, Q4 2021 here, they expected it somewhere to be like 0.45 or something like that. It was actually, am I reading this right? So expected EPS is 1.12 now, but in Q4 it was like somewhere like 0.45 or 0.5, and it was closer to 0.93. So absolutely destroyed earnings there. As we look at the chart, June 23rd, it was $133 a share. Next day, it was $154 a share. So it was like a $20 increase. So I was thinking about doing some calls on put or calls on Nike, but we're gonna have to see, kind of see how Monday rolls, and then just move on from there. So all in all, this week pretty flat. Down, no, it says down 15%, like I said, but $55. I'll say we're even for the week. It's nothing too bad, nothing horrible. So just wanted to do a little portfolio update. I'm going to continue doing these towards the end of the year. I have a little goal for myself that I set halfway there basically, and just going to try and hit that goal by the end of the year. So this month's been a little bit tricky trying to do these trades, but only time will tell how things go. So if you did enjoy, please drop a like. If you have any comments, put those down below, or if you have any thoughts going into this week. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, share with your friends, and we can grow this community and just make it bigger and bigger. So thanks for watching again. It's been Oscar, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.